Chris, that was a very good game to watch. You must be pleased with the outcome. You had a blend of youth and experience in your starting lineup.
Yeah, really pleased. I thought the experienced lads just give that calming influence, which helps. They played really well. Attitude was fantastic, and it's good to see that a few lads coming back from injury, a few playing unaccustomed positions. The whole back four was a sort of not a trial, but a look at players in different positions. I thought they did really well.
Yeah, they'd always look comfortable to me watching from the sideline.
Well, it's a case of trying players in different positions, isn't it? I think Ryan Broom's predominantly a right winger, but he was excellent today at right back. So it's another tool in his armoury. It's something else to give the manager a question mark over whether he could play there. Tyler Little played left back, Danny played centre back. So that, with a mix of the experience of the Liam Lawrence and Lee Mansell in midfield and Jake Goslin and Byron, I thought that it was a good blend. And towards the end, getting all the young lads on the pitch was excellent.
Sometimes you hear some managers say that when they put their experienced first teamers in with the youngsters, it's very difficult for them to motivate themselves, but that didn't look to be a problem.
No, they're really good pros. They're really good pros, and they wanted to play. That's the difference. Some of the times, some footballers aren't so keen, but the lads that the manager gets through the door are all top individuals as well as good players. So that's never a problem. For some, it was a case of giving them enough minutes so that they can then be selected for the first team. Others, they needed a 90.
Jamie Lucas, probably the first time you've seen him in action. I mean, he's come back from Boreham Wood. What did you think?
I shouted at him a lot, in a good way. No, just because I was pleased with him. Just telling him to run in behind all the time because that's his game. He might have come off the rails a little bit there because of the way they played. They had to play 4-5-1 almost sometimes to protect because they can't go up against a lot of the budgets in their league. So he was maybe left isolated, didn't know where to play him. But when he plays in a 2, I think he does well because he can run off somebody. And having Luke James to play up front with is always good because Luke works so hard and he's good in the air for such a diminutive little player. Yeah.
Well, Luke James, we mentioned the midfield and the experience in Mansell and Lawrence, but Luke James has been short of game time in the first game, and he did really well today.
Yeah, he has been short of game time, but he's not let it bother him at all. He's such a good pro, such a good player. I've got a lot of time for Luke. I thought he was excellent at Hartlepool, and he's a really good prospect for us. He just keep working hard and training, and when he gets his chance, take it and stay in the team.
Byron Moore is another one who showed up well. He's got a very deceptive turn of pace.
He has. He's a glider, isn't he, Byron? I always tell him all the time, it looks effortless for you. You just give him more confidence and tell him he's a good player, and he believes it. As I say, he's another real good team player. You tell him to play on the left, he'll do it. Right or left back, he'll do it. Another really important member of our squad.
And just the final word on the youngsters, you ended up with quite a lot of youngsters on the pitch. Is that the future? Is that how it's...
Without a doubt, it's got to be. Just trial them and see how they do. We've got a big squad. It's smaller, first team squad now, but it's still big. So when these lads get their opportunity, they've got to take it. But we believe in them, so we need to perhaps get a few more friendlies, a few more behind closed doors games to see them up against men, because they've soon got to turn into men, haven't they? You've got to be as close as you possibly can be when you get that first pro contract to getting in the team. Albeit in these 21 squads, you think you've got a lot of time, but you haven't. We want lads that are close, because then you can still work on them, but they can't be a million miles away at 18. So that's what we're looking for, and the boys that played today did themselves a world of good.
Finally, sorry, a word about Kieran Hodges in goal. He's been out on loan at Poulton Rovers, and at the moment he's number 2, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Absolutely. And again, I thought Kieran was really good today. I thought he was commanding and he was solid in his kicking, organisation. So, manager watching, done himself a lot of favours today as well. So, no reason why he couldn't. Age is no barrier. As I say, he played very well today.